Hey everybody, Sagittarius98 Adam here, and it's time for more Geoguessr. It's been a while. It's been several months since I've recorded anything, or at least several months since I've uploaded anything. I've been busy with other stuff. I've had issues with recording in general. I'm gonna try to start recording more, at least one video a week, going in for now. But I'm going to start with some of Radix's challenges that he played on his channel. From the country series, and specifically I'm starting with Canada. I'm going to do Canada, US, and probably Poland as well. Not sure I'm going to do any of the others, but I'm going to do those, so I'll jump right in with Canada. 3-minute timer, Canada. And is it just not loading? There we go. Okay. I was like, is this a tunnel, or is this... It's not loading. It can be a little bit slow. The internet that I'm at currently is a bit slower, but it shouldn't be a big problem. This looks like far northern Canada, somewhere in the Yukon perhaps, or northern Alberta, which is actually more likely. I'm thinking northern Alberta, northern BC, and so on. Saskatchewan as well, northern parts going up towards Yukon Northwest Territories, but I could be wrong. Northern Canada in the Shield is a little bit similar pretty much ever, so if this does end up being, say, Ontario, I wouldn't be too surprised, but I don't think it is. Let's see. The 3-minute timer is pretty short, especially on a road like this, but there's always a chance we'll find something. If not, it's just a pure landscape guess. For now, nothing. Just trees and some grasses. It definitely has a very northern feel to it, which makes me think, really, that it is the Yukon/areas bordering it versus somewhere out east, which have a... what plate is that? That could be... That could be the Yukon plate, actually. I think it might be the Yukon plate. It's not BC. I don't think it is. Admittedly, I don't know places. Well, it could be Saskatchewan. Alberta, I can recognize. The Yukon, though, is more mountainous. I mean, I guess it isn't right here, but let's see. We've got a minute left. I'm certainly not going to get a reading on the plate from the back. It's surely going to be blurred. It's actually not blurred, but I still can't read it. So... doesn't help. I feel like Saskatchewan might have green plates, but I'm just not confident enough to guess that, because I feel like Yukon also has green plates. I know one of them has green plates, and it's not Alberta. It's not BC has bluish white, Alberta has red and white sort of plates. It's either Saskatchewan or Yukon that have green plates, I think. And I think it's Yukon, so we're going, well, we could be right there, for example. Going east-west, sort of, northeast by southwest. Yeah, that's a possibility. I don't think I'm going to get to anything. Was there a sign? Yes, but it's directly towards a curve. Well, there's nothing there, so I'm going to stick with my guess. And it was Manitoba that has green plates. Okay, but I did not go in the right direction, that's for sure. If I went west, I would have hit 10. It would have been easy. I still got more points than... Well, I mean, I thought Radix... Oh, yeah, Radix doesn't have Pro, I guess, so he doesn't have the icon anymore. So, yeah, it's Manitoba that has green plates, not Yukon. But, sort of the right idea, but further east than I expected. This is definitely somewhere in... for the Saskatchewan area, Saskatchewan, Alberta, could be Manitoba as well, but closer to the U.S. border. Caithness, or Caithness, I don't know, 1917, 1956, nothing that's helpful. That's just either some kind of farm name or something that's just in general not of use. We're following the dust cloud, as usual. That's sort of the advice to always follow, since that's where the Google card came from. So you would think that the coverage is continuous unless it's removed like Switzerland does. In which case, well, with a 3-minute challenge, you're out of luck. If it was untimed or if it was a 5-minute challenge, you might find something in the other direction, but not with this. But hopefully we get to something. What are the road names? If it's visible. It's not visible. There either was a sign. No, no sign. I think that's the building. I thought, yeah, that's a building. There was a sign over there, but it doesn't look like it had much in the way of clues. Maybe an area code. I don't know Canadian area codes. At least not any that are in this area of rural Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba. So, there we go. I mean, it's not going to be helpful. Minute 16 left. I don't think I'm going to get anything just because I don't see anything upcoming. And it's just more and more fields. I mean, as far as the eye can see, it's fields. I don't see any signs, any landmarks popping up, so it's probably just going to be another landscape guess, which I'm going to go down in Saskatchewan. Closer to Alberta, closer to the U.S. border as well. There is a fork, but we can only take the left-hand fork, so it doesn't really do anything. There's also zero signage to be found about what road we're on, or which road came off. That's a curve sign. 23 seconds left. I'm going to click on just to see in case there's anything, but I don't think there's going to be anything. That's a curve sign. On the other side of the curve, there's nothing. So it's a landscape guess, Saskatchewan. And we'll see how wrong we are. Correct, it was Saskatchewan. Barely, right by the border with Alberta, outside of Estuary. Should have gone east. I don't remember, but I think I went west. Yeah, we did that. So we went down here. Eventually, we would have gotten to the Saskatchewan-Alberta border, but I should have gone east and would have hit another road with no name, so, or number. I guess eventually I could have reached the Sun 41, but it would have been a long distance. This is a city, Herbert's Automotive Repair. It's 75th Street, which makes you think we're out further west. English and German program, Forest Heights School. Don't know where Forest Heights is. Wayne Gretzky Drive. Well, I'm thinking Wayne Gretzky Drive will be in Edmonton. But, of course, that's not necessarily the case. 98th Avenue. I mean, the numbers would make sense. There's 97th Avenue. 98th would be right there. Is there Wayne Gretzky Drive? I don't see it. Yeah, so let's put down a marker for now, but Capilano Bridge as well, which would probably be easier to find. We may be in a smaller town as well, or somewhere even not in Alberta. So, 65th Street, Hardesty Fitness and Leisure Center. Let me see if the Capilano Bridge is here. I really don't see it, so I think we might not be in Edmonton, even though it would be fitting for Wayne Gretzky Drive to be. No, we are in Edmonton. We are in Edmonton, so we're on 106th and 60th. I mean, there's 106. 107, 106. 60th is going to be over this way. There's Capilano. Wayne Gretzky Drive is right there. It's the same thing as 75th Street. So, where did we start? We started here, which is 75th Street and 106th. Okay, so 106 is right here. 75th, it's 57th. 75th is on in this direction of Wayne Gretzky Drive. And we started just west of that. There's the house. There's another road, apparently. Right there. Yeah, okay. I'll buy that. make the guess. I don't remember how close you have to be in Canada for 5,000 points. Apparently that's good enough. So, there we go. Another subdivision. Different style signs. This might be, I don't know exactly where this could be. Could be out by the Toronto area. The plates don't really show me anything. They're all blurred and very generic. It's not green plates like we now know as Manitoba. The signage is similar to the Toronto area, I think. I've seen similar signage in Toronto, although I might be confusing it with something else. No, it's similar, but it's not exactly the type that I've seen in Toronto, so this could be, that could be a red herring. Or not even a red herring, it's just not interpreting it correctly. It looks like that. Could that be Ottawa? Or like the other, I mean, not really. That might be Toronto. There's several things that could be. I feel like, well, I don't know actually which direction is better. Let's continue on this way. And hopefully that will be the better direction. No indication of road number or anything we're heading towards, but there's a bus. There's also a bridge. The bridge is over a river. Let's go back to the bus then. Since we can't get on a highway, might as well try the bus. That is the Toronto bus, right? Yeah, it is. So we're in the Toronto area. Unless that same style of bus is used elsewhere in Ontario, in which case we're not in the Toronto area. We're on Meadowvale Road, or it's a Meadowvale Road stop at least, crossing something, some kind of river. So, Toronto area. I don't know where Meadowvale Road would be. There's several rivers. I mean, there's a river there. It's not Meadowvale Road, but might be able to figure something out. 25 seconds doesn't seem very likely that I'll find something, and I just got transported onto a side street. Ooh, what's the neighborhood? That's going to be big. It's West Hill. I mean, you would think West Hill would be in the west. Meadowvale. There we go. Meadowvale. I don't know where... There's Meadowvale Boulevard. Not enough time to click there. I'm not exactly sure where we started, but I think it's somewhere around here. Nope. There's West Hill, all the way in the east. Meadowvale was this road. And of course, West Hill is nowhere near the western side of Toronto, because that makes total sense. In round 5 out of 5, we're in somewhere. It sort of looks like Quebec. It has the landscape of Vermont, which makes me immediately think of Quebec. But I guess it could be east as well of Quebec, somewhere in New Brunswick, perhaps. But my first instinct is Quebec. Nothing on the truck to indicate whether it's French speaking or not. Construction 200 meters. It's the junction with the New Brunswick 110. I don't think that's the New Brunswick 110, which means we have to go on Presque Isle Stream, and then that's going to be the 110 right there, I presume. Yes, that's the 110. Bridgewater, Maine, and either Centerville or it's the center of the town, as in Centreville. So Bridgewater, Maine is, you would think it would be somewhere on the border. 110 as well. You can look for that. 122. I don't see that anywhere. I mean, perhaps that's not Bridgewater, Maine, and it's referencing something else, but I would think it would be Bridgewater, Maine. The bridge got washed away. Probably some of the bridges got washed away in 2011, maybe after Irene. I know there was quite a number of the covered bridges got washed away in New Brunswick. There's Bridgewater, there's Centerville. We started on the 550, at least I assume we did. Because that's probably the Presque Isle Stream. I mean, there's not really anything between Centerville and Bridgewater, so it must have been here. We took a right-hand curve, then we went... that could be it. I don't know if we passed Snow Settlement Road. It was a right-hand curve and a left-hand curve after it. Although I feel like there was some water pretty soon after the curve. We might be one curve before. Well, but there's no right-hand curve there. Because I remember, yeah, there's water right here. Or a stream. It almost looks like yeah, that's this, actually, probably. Yeah. Which case we're there. Maybe. That, and then this. I'm just going to make the guess. I don't think that's correct. Close enough. We're just one farther behind. One curve behind, basically. But I'm in the lead. 17,897. Beat Radix. Yeah, so Radix was playing, obviously, but Radix was the second one. He's no longer pro, so he no longer has the symbol. But there we go. Not a good start, but a nice finish with 3 easier locations. And overall, a nice challenge. Nice variety of locations. 3 in the west, 2 in the east. And a good portrayal of Canada. So I guess you can watch mine and Radix's and compare how we did with the commentary, but that's up to you. And until next time, see you.